So I know a lot of you are getting nervous for your Genius Hour presentation, and I decided to make a quick exemplar. You are going to be graded on the 3 categories from the rubric. That's creativity, organization, and presentation. As far as creativity goes, you should be able to leverage your research in order to create an original solution, something that's unique to you for a clearly stated problem. You should also be able to apply some of the advice we got from our mentors over the last few weeks based on how they're working in your field in the real world. Next, organization. So again, final project poses a solution to a clearly stated problem, and it should be based on some thorough research, hopefully from that Gale database that I showed you in class. In addition, you should demonstrate grit in pursuit of your answer. And so if you encountered any challenges, you should be able to talk about those and how you were able to overcome them. Finally, the presentation itself. It's probably going to be between 1 and 2 minutes. You should have something written and you should present orally so that we can hear you. Whether that's on a video or live is up to you. Your tone should reflect deep passion for your topic. And let's see, if you have created a larger product, like say a class newspaper hosted on a website, share that website with me so that I can take a deeper dive after your presentation. Okay, so here's my exemplar. I identified a problem in the community that really irked me. Worcester's top radio stations feature alarmingly few female hosts. WTAG's programming consists of 9 shows, all hosted by men. WCRN's programming consists of 22 shows, only 5 of which are occasionally hosted by women. I think women deserve representation on the airwaves. The national media is also statistically dominated by men, and that results in unconscious bias, which means that there's more media coverage devoted to men. The pandemic has made things even worse. We're going through something called a she-cession. That means that women are losing their jobs at a far higher rate than men. As part of my research, I listened to a show on WBUR about the she-cession, where I learned that in September alone, 80% of Americans pushed out of the workforce were women. So I have designed a podcast that will empower women in our community in times of need and provide professional direction. I would like to shine a light on incredible women in the community for the public benefit of all by providing opportunities for collaboration among women from the cultural sector of Worcester, colleges and universities, city agencies, civic groups, and small businesses. And I got my best friend to help me in order to contribute a unique and engaging voice. Here are some highlights from our podcast so far.
I'm Molly O'Connor.
And I'm Sarah Connell.
You are listening to Pop It.
Our RBG was in my husband's law school class, and she's just enough older than I am so that I would look up to her.
Your shadow is the part of yourself that you hide, but your shadow is still there. It's the things that you kind of like push down and don't.
Our goal is to help create more opportunity for people.
Students of color in our community are the largest increasing growing demographic, and so that we're seeing that enrollment increase within Worcester State University.
I'm Rosie O'Donnell, and this is the podcast for Popping Questions. I want to remind all the remarkable women of Worcester, early voting is open until October 30th.